So it's time to get serious about your options for the rest of the semester. And I'm going to start out by starting on the Southwest homepage, which is just www.southwest.tn.edu. And as we go through here, you'll see in this rotation, Flex classes begin October 17th. Space is limited. Register today. And so I'm going to go to that because it affects several of you in this class, okay? But even if you don't need this as a safety net, it might be something that you're interested in to kind of fast track your education, okay? Southwest offers classes that are 7 weeks in nature. Some of those classes started in August, just like you started this full semester in August. And those classes will end October the 14th. Now the next set of 7-week classes, and we tend to call those flex classes, and since then we've adopted the terminology flex 1 for the first 7 weeks and flex 2 for the second 7 weeks. Okay, remember a semester is about 15 or so weeks. Well, after fall break, the classes will begin for flex 2. Now it does say seats are limited, so you may find some classes are full, but if you find that it is necessary to withdraw from a class to protect your GPA and you want to still try to stay on pace, you might try to enroll in a flex class. But like I said, some students take flex classes simply because it's a way to go through your college degree program a little bit quicker. Now, when would I take this versus when to not do it? If you know that you struggle with math, this may not be the best way to do it. Instead of 7 weeks, you may need 14 weeks so that you can really immerse yourself in the material. On the other hand, if you are taking 4 classes and you're having trouble juggling all the subjects, you got this homework and that homework and the other homework and the other homework, right? Then maybe it would be better for you to be focused on 1 or 2 classes during that 7 weeks so that then you can focus on the other material more deeply during the next 7 weeks. Now, classes are limited, space is limited, so you really need to be careful with this, okay? Now there are many links here, how to register, how to read the schedule, waiting lists, and all this type of stuff. So I really encourage you to look at this list of classes. Another thing that you can do, now again from the Southwest homepage or even from this Flex class page, if I click class schedule, then I can search by term, right? Oh, I thought we had, oh, I'm sorry, I went back too far. Search by term. This is the fall 2012 term. Now, I don't know, maybe you need your art history, your art class or, something else. I don't know, but whatever class, you happen to, I'm just going to use economics as an example, okay? Well, as you look through this, I tend to leave, now if you know a course number, I would fill that in, but I tend to leave the rest of these blank unless I really have a strong preference. So for example, maybe you have a preference on campuses, or maybe what you're really looking for is classes that are offered in this flex term. Now flex refers to the second 7 weeks instead of the first 7 weeks. So see that? Okay. Once you've chosen flex, you choose your subject. I'm not sure what is offered here. I would have to look myself. I'll say Econ 2010 and I will do a class search. Now, what I'm looking for here is to make sure that when you enroll in the class or when you start to select your class, that you are enrolling in a class that begins, you'll see how the registration date here goes through August 16th or October 16th. So you want to verify that the class starts. Look at this, the class date range. Make sure that it starts in October. And then you may want to go into the My Southwest system and enroll in the class. Now, one final note, if you are unsure about your grades, remember that in the pause system, you can click on the grades link and review your grades. So if you have many poor scores, So you can review your grades at any time. Now, if you haven't met the minimum score requirements, remember that those grades may revert to a 0. And remember also that you don't really want to pay attention to these grand totals. You have not completed all your quizzes yet, so of course, this is gonna look bad. Ignore these subtotals. What can you do? You can say, well, if I skipped quiz 1, that's 0 out of 20 points that I missed. If I missed quiz 2. Now, whatever class you're in, I may use this video for a variety of classes that I teach. The point here is you go into pause, you click the grades link, and you can review your grades. Look at the syllabus. The syllabus tells you how to calculate your grade, and this is a big deal, so you need to pay attention to that, right? You need to be able to estimate. A quick way to do it is to say, look, if I haven't done a bunch of assignments, then yeah, I'm probably failing. If I've made C's and B's, then yeah, it's not that good. I'm going to have to do really well on the test. So again, this is about figuring out where you are at in the semester, looking at your grades to make a decision that could protect your GPA. However, this video is relevant even if you have 100% across the board and you're doing perfect on all your assignments, because you might be interested in learning more about these classes that are called flex classes that begin October the 17th. Now, I'm showing you simply how to look at this. And how did I start? I went to the college's main web page, right? I waited for this to come around in the rotation, flex classes, and then I clicked on it, and I can read more about it, right? Now, even if I'm just on the college main page, I can always click on class schedules. Now, this is just for viewing. If you are ready to enroll and you say, yes, this is definitely something that I need to do, then you need to log in to my.southwest.tn.edu, and you need to add a class. Now, you can also withdraw online. A big caution that I would give you is before you withdraw, before you add, get with your academic advisor. If you log into the My Southwest system, you'll notice that there's a link there that says Find My Advisor. So you log in, you click as if you're going to, or you click the link for registration. You'll see the next menu link says Find My Advisor. Okay, so again, now the seats are limited. If you were, for example, notice I picked fall right there. Let me just kind of take a look at, if I click in here, let me come down here to management, and I'll just put in the Management 1000 course. And again, remember that we filter to show flex classes. Okay, so we only have one section available in this flex format that starts October 17th. I believe there is a wait list for this class right now, so if this is something you're interested in, you might have to be added to the wait list. But there are other classes. Look at your degree program, see what you need, see what's available, talk to your academic advisor, and if you're impacted by financial aid, I think you should also talk to financial aid to see what actions you need to take to protect your GPA and your financial aid status. Okay, so I hope this is helpful. These 7-week courses are a great option for some students, and also on select classes that you feel that you could move through quickly. It's a lot of work, 7 weeks, because you're going to cover probably 2 chapters a week, but you'll hit the ground running. It's just an option that is available to you that will work well for some, while others may prefer the full semester. Thanks so much. Hope this helps. Bye.